want you to know you are blessed today. You are blessed. Morning is going well. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank y'all for tapping the screen. Come on, let's tap it up, y'all. Let's see can we get those taps up to about 50K as soon as we can. Come on. Good morning to you. Hello to you. It's a blessed day. It is definitely a blessed day, and we're so glad to be here. One thing is for sure. One thing is for sure. God woke us up this morning. Yeah, we're not going to deny that, right? No denying that. God woke us up this morning. There's no denying that. Somebody did not wake up this morning. So we're blessed to be here. We're blessed to see another day. We're blessed to be able to inhale and exhale this, what we call fresh air. We're blessed to be able to see the beautiful sunlight and even feel the heat of the sun. We're blessed because it's hot everywhere, I know. It's hot. It is hot everywhere. Yeah, it's hot. It's been a hot summer. Unusual hot summer for some people, for some areas. Yeah, unusual hot summer for some areas, but come on, y'all, let's tap it up. Can we tap the screen a little bit? Let's get them going. Get your daily heart me if you haven't gotten. Let's tap it up a little bit. Let's go. If you don't mind, come on. Let's tap it, tap it, tap it. Let's see how fast we can get this thing to about 50K. If everybody in the room do some power tapping like this right here, I believe we'll be able to get this bad boy climbing real fast. Thank y'all. I really do. If we can get it going, if we can get the taps going, if we can get the tap, 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 tap. Oh, it's not hot where you at? Well, you blessed then. Wherever you's at. If it's not hot, okay, that's all right. I can't be mad at it. Can't be mad at you. Thank y'all for tapping the screen. Thank y'all. Power tap, y'all. Everybody power tap in the room. We can get these taps moving a little bit. We can get them shaking and baking. Thank you for the heart me, Sylvia. Thank you for tapping. Thank you for tapping. Thank you for tapping. Thank y'all for tapping the screen. Tap it up. Tap, tap, tap. Thank y'all for tapping. Y'all tapping good now. Come on, tap it up, y'all. Tap, 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 tap. Thank y'all for tapping. We're getting the taps going now. Thank y'all. Come on, let's get it cranking. Such a beautiful day. God is good. Such a blessed day. Thank you for tapping. Would you take loyalty over happiness? Yes or no? Would you take loyalty over happiness? Yes or no? Yes or no? Would you take loyalty over happiness? Thank you for the follow. Would you take loyalty over happiness? Yes or no? What sayest thou? This is the question on the floor, TT. Yes or no? Would you take loyalty over happiness? Yes or no? Yes or no? Would you take loyalty over happiness? What's your answer? Yes or no? Would you take loyalty over happiness? Yes or no? Would you take loyalty over happiness? Would you take happiness over love? Yes or no? Would you take happiness over love? Yes or no? Would you take happiness over love? Yes or no? No's, two yeses. Would you take happiness over love? Yes or no? you take happiness over love? Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, how important is commitment to you? On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, how important is commitment to you? On a scale of 1 to 10, how important is commitment to you? Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, how important is commitment to you? Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, how important is loyalty to you? I think the lowest number I saw in that round, and that one was an 8. On the scale of 1 to 10, how important is loyalty to you? You got 11. On the scale of 1 to 10, how important is loyalty to you? Scale of 1 to 10, how important is loyalty? All right. Scale of 1 to 10, how important is peace to you? Scale of 1 to 10, how important is peace to you? Scale of 1 to 10, how important is peace? Scale of 1 to 10, how important is peace? All right, on a scale of 1 to 10, how important is it to resolve a problem quickly? Scale of 1 to 10, how important is it to resolve a problem quickly? Scale of 1 to 10. Okay, 5 is the lowest I've seen so far. Okay. A scale of 1 to 10, how important is it to resolve a problem quickly? Okay, we got some mixed values in it. Scale of 1 to 10, how important is it for a man to open your car door when you're getting in the car? Scale of 1 to 10, how important is it for a man to open your car door when you are getting in the car? Scale of 1 to 10. 3, okay. On the scale of 1 to 10, how important is it for a man to open your car door? A 1, okay. Scale of 1 to 10, how important is it for you for a man to open your car door? Okay. Scale of 1 to 10, how important is it for a man to do the driving when y'all riding together? Scale of 1 to 10, how important is it for you for the man to do the driving when y'all are riding together? Scale of 1 to 10, how important? Oh, interesting. Mixture of values. All right, the last one. Scale of 1 to 10. How important is it for you for a man to hold your hand when y'all walking together? Scale of 1 to 10. How important is it for you for the man to hold your hand when y'all walking together? Scale of 1 to 10. Interesting. Wow. 3. Okay. Whoa. Scale of 1 to 10. How important is it for the man to hold your hand when y'all are walking together? This is interesting. 0. Not important at all, huh? Okay. Okay. All right, good stuff. Thank y'all for participating. I'm about to get started here. Today I'm getting ready to talk about the talking stage that never ends. The talking stage that never ends. So thank y'all for tapping the screen. We're getting ready to get started. We hold hands. Okay. I drive always. I'm not only a great driver, but the responsibility of safety is mine. It's too hot. He says too hot. You're not holding no hand. Ooh. Okay. ETU. All right. I see y'all responses over here on YouTube. Okay. Stephen, you say women have changed. They're not looking for good men. They're looking for, bad boys. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. I'm getting ready to talk about the talking stage that never ends. The talking stage that never ends. I think this is going to be a really good informative lesson. So first of all, let me do a sound check. How the sound is. Are we good? Is it overpowering? It's all good. A little turned down. All right. Are we good now? I want to make sure that we're all good. The music isn't drowning my voice or overpowering. Just right now? Okay. All right. All right. The talking stage that never ends. Um, one of these informative lessons for you today. It's something that you have to be aware of. So let's dive into it. Thank you for tapping the screen. Continue to do that if you don't mind as we go through. And as always, we have some swans up here on this live. If I'm talking all right, and you can contribute, thank you. Okay. All right, the talking stage that never ends. There have been a lot of people that went through this stage right here. They didn't even realize they were in this stage. So let me make you aware of what I'm talking about, the talking stage that never ends. It's when conversation replaces commitment. It is when conversation replaces commitment. So there's a dangerous place many find themselves in, and it feels like progress. It sounds like connection, but it produces no commitment. It's called the talking stage that never ends. One more time. When conversation replaces commitment, and many people have found themselves there and didn't even realize it. It feels like, again, progress. It sounds like connection, but it produces no commitment. It's called the talking stage that never ends. You text daily. You talk about life. You share feelings. You laugh. You even argue a little bit. It feels like a relationship, but it's not one. And the question becomes, how long will I stay in a relationship that's producing no commitment? So, number one, the talking stage was never meant to be permanent. I didn't see that. Let's see. Thank you, future wife, happy child of God, for the first swan. Number one, the talking stage was never meant to be permanent. The talking stage is supposed to be an introduction, not a destination. The purpose is to gather information. The purpose is to observe consistency. The purpose is to determine alignment. But when it drags on for months and months and months and months with no clarity, it becomes a holding pattern, not a building process. Do you understand? The talking stage is supposed to just be an introduction, not a destination. So many people get stuck in the talking stage. And they never move or progress to the next stage. So again, when it drags on for months and months and months and months and months, it's a holding pattern. It's not a building process. If there's no progression, there's no intention. If there's no progression, there is no intention. Too many get trapped in this unknown stage. This stage that I'm speaking of today is unknown. Not many know about it. So many people be in it and don't even realize it, especially a lot of women. A lot of women just be in the talking stage, and the talking stage never has an end. And one of the worst things that can happen during the talking stage is that a woman assumes she's in a committed relationship with the man, but she's still in just the talking stage with the man. He never progressed. He never moved y'all forward into the next level, which is a commitment. He never did that. He remained in the talking stage with you. Remember, you text every day. You talk about life. You talk every day. You share feelings. You laugh, etc. It feels like a relationship, but it is not one. It feels like a relationship, but it is not one. And that becomes that gray area, that dangerous area for so many women, because it feels like a relationship, but it isn't one. So if it feels like a relationship, a lot of times, and the chances are, women will assume she's in a relationship because it feels like a relationship. That's where the assumption comes from. That's where the assumption comes into play, because it feels like a relationship, but it is not one. You're still in the talking stage. So what happens to a woman when she feels like she's in a relationship? She will give her heart to that relationship. She will pour love into that relationship. She will become emotionally connected to the individual that she believes she's in a committed relationship with. This is how so many women put their feelings before the commitment, because it feels like a relationship. And because it feels like a relationship, a lot of times you assume you're in a relationship. And once you assume you're in a relationship, here goes your feelings. Here goes your emotions. Here goes the love. Here goes the emotional connection, because you assume you're in a relationship just because it feels like you're in a relationship, but you're not in one. A committed relationship was never established. A committed relationship was never on the table. It was never on the table. The man never said anything about a committed relationship. Thank you, future wife, queen of her crown. Never. But because, listen again, the dangerous place many people find themselves in, the dangerous place. It feels like progress. It sounds like connection. You text every day. You talk all the time. You talk about everything. You share your feelings. It feels like y'all are so connected. It feels like y'all are so close. It feels right. It feels good. It feels like a relationship. Because he's treating me like we're in a relationship. He's talking to me like we're in a relationship. Man, he's doing things that a man would do in a relationship. Therefore, we have to be in a relationship. And once you assume you error. Once you assume, you lose control. Once you assume, you lose control. Why? Because you're so wrapped up in what it feels like. You're so tied to what it feels like. It feels like it. So it must be it. Assumption. Assumption produces error. Assumption will produce error. You have to be careful. Feelings, what you feel is not factual all the time. And this is how you enter into the talking stage that never ends. Why, Tony? Because I assume I'm in a relationship. Therefore, I'm going to continue to treat it like I am. And you continue to give your best to it because you assume you have it. And you was waiting on it. You was waiting to pour into your new relationship. And it's all a figment of your imagination. It has not been established. It never was verbalized. It never was made clear to you that that's the case. And that's how you enter into the talking stage that never ends. Number 2. Number 2. Comfort without commitment is a trap. Comfort without commitment is a trap. If anybody over here on TikTok believe what I just said without me explaining it, I'm going to explain it. But if just hearing number 2, comfort without commitment is a trap. Do I have 2 people over here that believe that? Let me see 2 doves. What do you call them? Swans. Can I see 2 swans over here on TikTok? If you agree with what that just said right there. Comfort without commitment is a trap. Can I see 2 swans? Who's that gave that first? Thank you, future wife Squirrel. Can I see one more swan? If y'all agree with just what I just said. Number 2, comfort without commitment is a trap. Now that's a big one. That's big, and y'all don't even know how big that is, but you're going to learn today. Comfort without commitment is a trap. That's right, Susanna. Yo, say, hey, yo. So let's dive into it. Comfort without commitment is a trap. Ladies, y'all better hear me good. Thank you, future wife, Queen Paris. Oh, ladies, y'all better hear me good. This is for y'all. This y'all area right here. Comfort without commitment is a trap. Oh, ladies, y'all better give me y'all good ear right now. Here you go. A man can become very comfortable. Do you believe that? Yes or no? A man can become very comfortable. A man can become very comfortable. Let's break it all the way down. A man can become very comfortable talking to you every day. A man can become very comfortable receiving your emotional support. A man can become very comfortable enjoying your presence. A man can become very comfortable enjoying your love. A man can become very comfortable enjoying your loyalty, your nurturing, without ever stepping up to lead, define, or commit. Now that's where it gets dangerous. See, it's not just that a man can become comfortable. In some regard, you want the man comfortable. However, what type of comfort are we talking about? Comfort without commitment is a trap. Why would you want a man comfortable that has not committed to you? Why would you want a man to be comfortable with not committing to you? Please make it make sense. Why would you want a man comfortable not committing to you? He should not be comfortable not committing to you. He can be very comfortable, like I say, talking every day, receiving emotional support, enjoying your presence, receiving all your love, receiving all your nurturing, eating all your good meals that you're cooking for him. And he'll become very comfortable doing total access to you anytime he wanted. Anytime he wanted, he got it. Without ever stepping up to lead, define, or commit. That is a dangerous, comfortable position that you, ladies, have put that man in. If a man is comfortable, not committing to you, it is because you made him comfortable, not committing to you. I got to give it to you straight. A man just don't become comfortable by happenstance. He became comfortable, not committing to you, because you made him comfortable without commitment. And when you start rattling it, once you get tired of it, it becomes a discomfort. Now he's just ready to bail. So you don't get the commitment now, because now you want to reverse it. It's difficult to reverse it because now it's discomfort when you now trying to disrupt the comfort. So once it hits you, right, and now you're on him about a commitment, now he's not comfortable any longer. So now he want to leave instead of giving you a commitment. Because a commitment he don't see as comfort, because I'm already got comfort. I see commitment now as you just nagging him, bothering him. It's discomfort now. So what is the commitment going to bring when you giving me everything and I'm comfortable already? You understand? I hope it's making sense. What is the commitment going to bring? Because now it's a discomfort. You disrupting my comfort. That's how a man will feel. And so he'll leave instead of committing. And that's what happened with a lot of women. He left. He walked away. And all you wanted was a commitment. And we didn't know, well, what happened? You made him comfortable not committing. I've said many times before, and I'll say again, comfort destroys pursuit. Comfort destroys pursuit. Comfort destroys pursuit. The man is no longer pursuing a committed relationship with you because he's comfortable without doing so. And to him, man, this feels good. And you babysit and rocked him and breastfed him, and he's not comfortable. You burping him and everything. You burping him and everything. He's so comfortable. He's so relaxed with not committing to you. And you made sure that it was tranquility for him in the uncommitted space. I want you comfortable to be not committed to me. I want you to relax with not being committed to me. I want you to enjoy yourself not being committed to me. I want you to feel like paradise not being committed to me. I want to be the safe haven that you feel not being committed to me. And so you, a woman will give him his all, give him your all, not realizing you hurting yourself. You're hurting yourself. You think you showing this man the type of woman that you are, when in all actuality, you're making him comfortable without committing to you. A man should never be able to relax around you uncommitted. Y'all might not like what I'm talking about. I don't expect to get many swans on I don't think we're gonna hit the gift goal on TikTok today. I don't think it's tight, but it's right. Y'all into making a man too comfortable. Y'all go to nurturing straight out the door. What does nurturing do? Nurturing is like tranquility. Nurturing is calming and soothing. If a baby crying and agitated, what you gonna do? You gonna nurture the little joker. Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Mama gonna buy you a mockingbird. If that mockingbird don't sing, Mama gonna buy you a diamond ring. You all right? You good? You need anything? You sure? Okay. Mwah. You sure you all right? Okay. Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Mama gonna buy you a mockingbird. That's how you treat the man. This is the woman. This is how she treat an uncommitted man. She want him comfortable. She want him relaxed. She want him to feel peace, tranquility. I'm here. I got you. I'm here. Little baby, don't say a word. Thank you, baby. Oh, he called you baby. Oh, he call you baby. We call you baby. Thank you, baby. You know you my baby, right? You know you my baby, right? You know you my baby, right? Yes. Yes. Okay. And you got him so relaxed. He's so comfortable. Every time the phone rings, you run to it, ain't it? Ring. Oh, hello. Hey. Ring. Hello. Okay. Ring. Hello. Hey, baby. Ring. Hello. Ring. Hello. Ring. Hello. 12 o'clock. Ring. Hello. Ring. Hello. Ring. Hello. That you be doing something, you don't answer the phone. What you doing? Why you not answer my call? I'm not your woman. You won't say that. You won't say that. You won't say I'm not your woman. Come on, what? You won't say that. No. Why? Because you got to keep him. Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Mama gonna buy you. You see what I'm saying? You make the man comfortable. The man won't have not even committed to you. Today I'm talking about the talking stage that never ends. Comfort without commitment is a trap. Comfort without a commitment is a trap. He's too relaxed. Every woman need to give me all her best ear. Man have not even committed to you. Gave you no type of commitment. And you got him so comfortable as a result of not committing to you. I really want you to hear it. You're rewarding his uncommitted behavior. You're rewarding him. You give him full access. You treat him like the man, the best man ever walking. He have total access to you. You so emotionally connected. You so love him. You're rewarding this man for giving you nothing. But then you get upset when he walk away. What did he have? I'm sorry to give it to you straight. When he walk away, you upset that he did so. But my question to you is, what did he walk away from? What did he have? He never had you because he never committed to you. You assume because of the way it felt. Comfort without commitment is a trap. He get all the relationship benefits without relationship responsibility. Not some, I said all. He get all the relationship benefits without relationship responsibility. And anything a person can get for free, they rarely feel pressure to earn. You don't make him earn nothing. You give it all to him. You reward him just for his presence. If you break it all the way down to the common denominator, you are rewarding this man only because of his presence. That's it. That's it. You are rewarding him for his presence, not his commitment. You're rewarding him for making you feel good, not his loyalty. You're rewarding him for making you feel good. You're not rewarding him for his commitment to you, because you don't have that. And I say one more time, anything a person can get for free, they rarely feel pressure to earn. Just absolutely no self-control. None. And so he's completely comfortable with what? Not committing to you, because you made him comfortable with not committing to you. Stop making men comfortable with not committing to you. Stop rewarding men for not committing to you. It's simple as that. It is simple as that. Stop rewarding men for not committing to you. It need to be your standard. Period. You can't be comfortable with not committing to me. You're not going to be relaxed. It is not your job to make the man relax with not committing. You're not supposed to be in peace with not committing. Peace come after the commitment. All right. Number 3. Let me see 3 swans over here, y'all. Can I see 3 swans if I'm talking all right? 3 swans, y'all. TikTok. If I'm talking all right, 3 swans. Number 3. This is a big one, what I'm getting ready to say. This is a big one, what I'm getting ready to say. This is a big one, what I'm getting ready to say. Time creates emotional attachment, even without commitment. This is a big one. Time creates emotional attachment, even without commitment. I said this was a big one. Time creates emotional attachment, even without commitment. The longer you stay in the talking stage, the deeper your emotions grow. I don't care what you say. The longer you stay in the talking stage, the deeper your emotions grow. The harder it becomes to walk away. The longer you stay in the talking stage, the more you start imagining a future that has not been promised. Time creates emotional attachment even without commitment. It is dangerous to remain in the talking stage because the longer you stay in the talking stage, the deeper your emotions grow. And the harder it becomes for you to walk away. Your emotions grow so strong for the man because you stayed in the talking stage too long. Too long. And if he leave you, you heartbroken. Now, how you heartbroken and you never committed to you, never gave you a relationship, never made you his woman, how can you be heartbroken? Because you stayed in the talking stage too long. And the deeper your emotions grew because of words that was being exchanged. So what are you saying, Tony? You set yourself up for failure is what I'm saying. Thank you, future wife Karen. The longer you stay in the talking stage, the deeper your emotions grow. You want to know something else? This is how women in particularly, this is how women get stuck. This is how women get stuck. Right there. Because they got so wrapped up, tied up, tangled up in words. Talking about it's a soul tie. It ain't no doggone soul tie. It ain't no doggone soul tie. You want me to tell you what it is? Thank you, future wife Anitra. You want me to tell you what? Y'all ain't gonna like me when I'm saying. You're not gonna like me after this. When I say it, y'all ain't gonna like me. I might lose 25,000 followers after I say it, but I'm gonna say it. You want to know what it is? Do you want to know what it is? It ain't a soul tie. Y'all call it soul tie. You know my soul tie. You know soul tie. You want to know what it is? You want to know what it is? Do the people want to know what it is? You know, Tony, it's a soul tie. My soul tie, Tony. Don't be saying that, Tony. You're wrong, Tony. It's not that. It's my soul got tied to this man, Tony. It ain't no soul tie. You want to know what it is? I told you you're not going to like it, but I'm going to tell you. You want to know what it is? Huh? I'm going to tell you right now. It's stupidity. I told you you ain't going to like me. I know, I know, but I'm going to tell you the truth anyway. Now, I'm not calling you that. I'm not calling you that. It's the actions I'm calling that. The actions of that. Well, Tony, what you mean? It's stupidity. How can you say such a thing? The nerve of you. Well, let's take a look at it. Your heart is all vested. You all in love with a man that don't love you back. You all committed to a man that's not committed to you. You all in a relationship that's just a figment of your imagination because he never committed to you. Well, you tell me what it is. You give me another word for it then. You give me another word for it. You give me another word for it. If it's not what I just said, you give me another word for it. That's what it is. When you strip it down, move all the delusion away. Move all the delusion away. Strip it down. So tired. No doggone. So your soul, how can that love be that deep and y'all don't even have love for each other? Please make it make sense. How can it be a soul tie when the two people don't even have love for each other? You own the love boat by yourself. So how can it be a soul tie when the other person don't love you? Please make it make sense. Please make it make sense. I just got to give you the truth. I just got to give you the truth. No, dog. You know what it takes to get, you know what it takes for your soul to have soul love. Do you even know what that means? Do you know what that takes? You can't be by yourself to experience that. And that don't work. It don't work like that. The majority of the people that's even walking that been in relationship haven't even experienced soul love. That's a serious depth between the two individuals. So cut it out. Stop calling something that is not. Using words that's not even true. Don't even go together with your situation. No, your soul ain't tired. Your feelings just got hurt for doing something crazy. Thank you, future wife, Miss Chocolate. That's all that is. You need to cut that out. Your feelings just got hurt from doing something crazy. From letting those feelings get all out of whack. Now your feelings come back to punish you. See how feelings are? You see how feelings will make you feel good, and then they'll turn right back around and punish your behind and make you feel bad. That's exactly what feelings will do. That's exactly what feelings will do if you be moved and controlled by your feelings. They'll make you feel good and turn right back around and make you feel horrible. Them same feelings. Them same feelings. All right, let's keep going. So number 3 was emotional attachment, even without commitment. Number 4, clarity is a choice, not a gift. This is for clarity. This is for awareness. This is not, I'm not beating y'all up. So don't ever think that. You know, let me just put that in there. I'm not beating nobody up. I'm not beating no women up. I'm not beating you up. I'm really not. This is awareness. This is like awakening. This is like, let me open my eyes. This is let me make sure. Let me make sure I don't get caught up in the talking stage that lasts forever. Let me hear it just like it is. Thank you, Queen of her crown, for the swan. This is what this is, all right? So this is not a beating y'all up. I don't do that. This is a wake up. You know what I'm saying? This is a wake up. This is a let me give you some information and let me let you see through a lens that you probably wasn't looking through, because it's real, because so many people fall into it. Okay, so it's an alarm clock. It's a wake up call, right? It's that wake up call. It's let me open my eyes. Let me pay attention. So the next time I get involved and I start talking with a man and getting to know him, I don't fall into this doggone talking stage that never ends. And then I'm ending up in a la-la land, assuming I'm in something with somebody because of how it's making me feel, but the man never committed to me. So what is it going to do? It's going to make that woman pay attention and make sure the man commit. If he don't commit, then okay, you got to walk away. If he don't commit, you don't tie up none of your feelings, none of your emotions. If you don't commit, you don't make him comfortable with not committing to you, because you're worth a commitment. So you know your value, you know what you're worth, and you're worth a commitment from him. And if he's not going to give it, then so be it. You'll keep it moving until the man comes along who will give it to you, that will commit to you. Not the one who just want to play with you, not the one who just want to, have some temporary good times with you. Not that man who just want that moment with you, but you'll keep it pushing so you don't miss the man that want a lifetime with you. You understand? This is why I'm teaching it. This is what this is for. And some parts you got to hear it kind of sharp, so it can resonate. Like, doggone it, you right. You know what I'm saying? I want you to have the doggone it, you right mentality. You know what I mean? Doggone it, you know what, you right. For real, because you got to be careful. So number 4, clarity is a choice, not a gift. Clarity is a choice, not a gift. So I want to say something to you very powerfully, okay? Here it is. There's a lot of women that wait for a man to define things. But hear this good. Clarity doesn't come from waiting. It comes from requiring. It is a requirement. You understand? It's a difference right there. Clarity is a requirement. It don't come from waiting. It comes from requiring. You know what I'm saying? You require commitment. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? I mean, we've been talking for 90 days. What do you want? What do you want, dude? I mean, we've been talking for 90 days. What do you want, man? Clarity doesn't come from waiting. Clarity comes from requiring. What do you want? What do you want? This isn't rocket science here. We're not talking about going down the altar and saying, I do. Jeez, what do you want? But more importantly, be prepared to walk away if the answer lacks direction. What do you want? Be prepared to walk away if the answer lacks direction. If the man know what he wants, and if it's you that he wants, he'll tell you that. If he don't want you, he won't tell you that. He'll talk all around that. He'll say all kind of other things but that. That's why I say you prepare to walk away if the answer lacks direction. You have to be prepared to walk away if the answer lacks direction. What do you want, dude? What do you want? Word. What do you want? You have to be prepared to walk away if the answer lacks direction. If the answer lacks direction, be prepared to walk away. He's fumbling with his words when you ask that question. Well, you know, I don't know. See, the you know stuff, that's already, you don't, there's no direction coming. Anything that's going to be stated after that statement, you know it's garbage. You know it's garbage. Well, I just want us to, kick it and, continuing to, do what we're doing. And, I'm enjoying spending time with you. And you know what I mean? We're going to see where it goes. We're going to see where it goes. We're going to see where it goes. No direction. You understand? No direction. But let me tell you the problem with ladies. I'm sorry, ladies, but I got to give y'all a problem. After a response like that, you will still stay right there. You will still, after that response, you will still stay right there. But it's in that moment when you should walk away because his answer lacks direction. It is in that moment you got to walk away. You got to walk away. You cannot allow confusion to keep you around. You don't know. The only reason why there's confusion is because there's no clarity. And there's no clarity because he's not giving it. And he's not giving it because he don't want it. He don't want you the way you want him. So you should have been gone. You should leave right then and there. Thank you, future wife. Srini for life. You're thinking what he says. One more swan to put us halfway, y'all. One more put us at 10. Can I see another swan up there? One more put us at 10. Did y'all hear what I said? I will stay right there for the most part. I'm sorry, ladies. I told you I'm going to give it to you truthfully today. After that man give you no clarity at all, and he should be able to give it to you. He should be able at least give you some direction. He should be able to, at the least, give you direction. Strong direction. Intelligent direction. Thank you, future wife Valerie. But he won't do that. He'll talk around it. Just flibberish, just words. Well, you know what I mean? Hey, I really like what we got going on. You're a very, very nice woman, and I'm telling you, this feels good. I'm telling you right now, this feels good. I'm not even playing with you. I mean, this feels good. I mean, I was just saying to myself the other day that, wow, I haven't felt like this with somebody in a long time. Look all this deflecting. Look all this deflect. Look all this. You ask what you want. It's been a long time since I felt this way, man. And so I'm really enjoying what we're doing. I'm really enjoying, what I'm saying, what we have. This is, man, I'm excited. I'm excited. Okay. 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 And many women will still continue and move forward. Continue to move forward. And get deeper and deeper in. Deeper and deeper in. It is in that moment when you should, after he finished that jargon, right? After he finished all that yapping about nothing, in that moment, you should look him in his face and say, you know what? This was interesting, I must say. However, we don't want the same thing. So I'm gonna go my way, you go yours. What you mean? I'm not doing no explaining. You're a grown man. You know what I'm talking about. This was interesting, very interesting. We don't want the same thing. I ask you what you want. You couldn't even tell me. And there's only one reason why you can't tell me. What do you mean? I did, I'm saying, nah, hold up. Nah, ain't no hold up. Ain't no hold up. Ain't no hold up. Ain't no hold up now. No, ain't no holding up. Holding up, we ain't holding up. Nah, you spoke the truth when you spoke the truth when I asked you your question. You spoke the truth. I don't need you to not come back and try to dress it up after you know where I'm at, where I am. So now you're going to try to play with me with your words because now you know where I am and you thought you can continue to mess with me. That dog ain't going to hunt, my guy. That dog is not hunting. So we're good. This was interesting. As I stated, this was interesting. You know what I'm saying? This was interesting. You know what I mean? I gave you, we were talking 90 days. That's 3 months. That's almost a whole nother season going. That means we talk all the way through winter. It's not a darn spring. And you don't know nothing? You know what I'm saying? I just asked, what do you want? And you can't even tell me what you want. A whole season change is about to change up in here. We talked through the whole winter. We're about to go through the spring. And all I asked was, what do you want? And you sitting up in here talking about, you know what I mean? I ain't met nobody like you before. And it's been a long time since, you know what I mean? And we gonna, let's continue to see where this go. I'm not going through another darn season. Man, you confused. You confused. And you walk away. If he wants you, you make him come get you. Y'all ladies, y'all just y'all just don't know how to y'all don't know how to treat a man. You don't know how to treat a man. That's y'all problem. Y'all just don't know how to treat a man. Now from this point, if you want me, you better come get me. Or leave me alone. Because now, buddy, now it's going, buddy, oh, you got to come all the way correct. all the way correct now. Shoot. And if he wants you, and if he wants you, watch how this man will be. If he wants you, watch how he'll be. Watch how he will be. Watch how he'll be. Y'all, I'm sorry, ladies, you put up, you listen to the foolishness and you stay, you don't leave. You're going to stay right there. Okay. I just see what, okay. I mean, you forget you're dealing with a grown man, an adult. I don't get it sometimes. But let's keep going. But y'all got to know how to put your foot down. Come on now, you in this thing. You trying to get the truth. You want sincerity. You want sincerity. You don't want nothing played. You don't have time to be played with. You didn't have that done to you. I believe many women that's on this live right now with me right here in this room and on YouTube, y'all looking too. Everybody that's looking, every woman, you done had men play with you. I mean, you got that story. You can write a book about a man playing with your feelings and emotions and all of that stuff. And only you coming up empty. You the one coming out hurt. You the one with all the pain. You had that before. At some point, you got to stand your ground. Don't you? Do you live in a stand your ground state? Doggone, stand your ground. Stand your ground. Standards will make you stand your ground. You gave a man a whole season with you, and you ask what you want, and then let me calm down because I'm about to say something TikTok don't want me to say. Oh Lord, gave a man a whole season with you, and this cat can't even answer what he wants. I mean, oh my Lord. You give the man a whole season with you, and he can't even answer what he wants. And you gonna stay even longer. You gonna stay even longer with him. Lord have mercy. Gave him a whole season. And you gonna give him and gonna give him more time. More time. Time is critical. You remember I told y'all, I'm trying to show this is the danger. This is the danger. Remember, I told you, time creates emotional attachment, even without commitment. Remember number 3? Time creates emotional attachment. Why you think I told you this? The longer you stay in the talking stage, the deeper your emotions grow. You got to know when to cut it. You got to know. You gave the man a season with you and you asked, what do you want? And the man cannot tell you, and you're going to continue to stay? You don't stay from that point. It's over at that moment. And from that full moment on, if he wants you, he better come after you. Jeez. Stand your ground. Thank you, future wife Allison. Stand your ground. Stop staying, y'all. Stop staying. Because somebody put them 2 words in the chat for me. Stop staying. This is why I'm talking about what I'm talking about today. The talking stage that never ends. This is how it sets itself up. This is how you find yourself in the talking stage that never ends because you stay. You continue to stay. Stop staying. Leave. Time creates emotional attachment. Time creates an emotional attachment. You have to be prepared to walk away when the answer lacks direction. In this number 5, indecisive is a decision. No decision is a decision. No decision is a decision. Number 5, no decision is a decision. All that indecisiveness. No decision is a decision. See, when a man talks like this and give you these words, I'm not ready. Let's just go with the flow. I like what we got. I like what we're doing right now. I like what we have right now. All that's saying is that's a decision. That's a decision that man has not chosen you fully. Those words translated, if you translate that, it will tell you that's a decision that he has not chose you fully. That's all that is. No decision is a decision. He haven't chosen you fully. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. Yeah, I'm not ready to make a decision about you. You're not ready to make a decision about me. Okay. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready to make you my woman. But I want you to treat me like I am, like you are my woman. But I'm not ready to make a decision that you are my woman. But I want you to treat me like you are my woman. And I want to control you like you are my woman. And you know what happened? Y'all let the men do so. Tell the truth and shame the devil. And you let the men do so. You allow him to do so. You allow him to do so. I'm not ready. Let's just go with the flow. I like what we have right now. That's why you stayed. You didn't leave after he said that. You stayed right there. You let him do so. And you continue to treat him like he's your man, but you know you're not his. You're not his lady. You know that. Because he said, I'm not ready. He told you I wasn't ready. He told you I don't want nothing serious right now. I just want to see where it go. That man telling you as loud as he can, woman, I don't want you. I don't want you like that. Jeez. See, for some ladies, y'all just can't get it straightforward. So use reverse psychology. I'm sorry. All right, so use reverse psychology. What's reverse psychology, Tony? Well, all right, let me help you. We use reverse psychology. All right, if you want to know the man is not you want to know the man don't want you for real, right? You want to really know. If you can't see it plain as day, right? When you can't see it plain as day, then use reverse psychology. And maybe that'll make you see it. Well, what's reverse psychology? Just go to him and say, you know what I've been thinking? What's that? Let's just stay chill, let's continue to have fun like we having fun, doing what we do. But let's just chill. All that committed stuff, we ain't even got to go through that. Let's just be, you know what? Then he'd be like, you know what? You know what? You know what? Oh, man. You know what? I've been thinking that too. Really? Yeah, I've been thinking that too. Yeah, I'm cool with that. You good with that? Yeah, shoot, yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay. See that reverse psychology? Look how you got the truth out of him. Just like that, you got the truth. He ready for that. Oh, yeah. Oh, God. And we can still kick it the way we kicking it. Oh, yeah. Let's we do what we do. That's not all this titles and all that complication of relationship and commitment and all that. Let's just have fun with each other. You and me, let's continue. Oh, yeah, I'm with that. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Thank you. You see what I'm saying? Now you got the truth. You use reverse psychology and got the truth. Because that's the time he wants you to be on anyway. He wants you to be on that time right there. That's what he wants anyway. He wants all the benefits without all the complications, with all the seriousness, with all the commitment. He don't want none of that part. He just want all the good part that he called the good part. So sometimes if you can't see it straightforward, then flip it. And maybe you can see it then. Use reverse psychology. And maybe you can then see it. Because a man that wants you, and he's serious about you, and he's really serious about making a decision that he wants you in his life, you come to him with that, talking about let's chill, we don't have to do nothing serious right now, Oh, his response is going to be totally different. Nah, he'll tell you quick, oh no, that's not what I'm looking for. Oh no, I'm not with that. All right. Number 6. Number 6. Number 6. All right, number 6. You teach him how to treat you. Let me see, can I see about 4 swans, y'all? If we're going to see 4 swans, let's get about the 80%. Thank y'all so much. We're nibbling at this gift goal up there. I appreciate the love y'all always show. I really do. Thank y'all so much. Thank you, future wife, happy child of God. 3 more swans, y'all. 3 more of them. 3 more, y'all. Number 6, you teach him how to treat you. You teach the man how to treat you. When you get to know this man, ladies, you treat us as men how to know you. You treat a man how to treat you. You teach the man how to treat you. So you can't go in with you don't know how to treat a woman. No, you're going to teach him how to treat that woman. So you're going to treat him, you teach him how to treat you. If you stay without definition or direction, if you continue giving access, if you accept inconsistency, if you allow him not to commit to you, but you continue to give him all the benefits of a committed relationship, you are unintentionally teaching him this is enough to keep me. And you always got to remember, standards are not what you say. Standards are what you enforce. So you would teach that man either how to, to treat you like a woman that he can play with, use for a moment, or you're going to teach him that if he wants you, he got to come correct. You're going to teach him that he's going to have to stand like a man, 10 toes down, and give clarity and give direction. See, you teach the man how to treat you. Because if that's your standard and it's enforced, then he's going to treat you accordingly. He'll treat you like the woman that he wants in his life. Yeah, I hope it's making sense. He will treat you like the woman that he wants in his life, not the woman that he just want to mess around with for a little while. That's two different types of treatment. But it is your job to teach that man how to treat you. Think about it. He don't know you. In his mind, he can think he can come and do you the same way he did Shirley. I'm Melissa. You understand? In his mind, because Shirley and Melissa let him do that. Shirley and Melissa taught him that that's the way he could treat them. So in his mind, he think he can come to you and treat you the same way. Now, either you're going to teach him correctly or you not. Either your standards are going to be enforced or they're not. And you don't have to say out your mouth. Please hear this part good, ladies. You don't have to say out your mouth to him, I'm not giving you access without a commitment. Don't you ever say that. I want intention and I want a man to be before I get all in, got to be committed to me. Stop, hush. Sometimes you talk too much. Be quiet. You just let your actions speak for you. See, it is what you do and what you don't do. It is what you allow and what you don't allow that's speaking for you. Your standards are on full display. You don't tell him that crap because now you making, if the man want to play with you, you just told him how to play with you. And you ain't got time to be deciphering between playing and seriousness. Those are not words that you speak. It is actions that you show. Come on, let's go hang out. Nah, I'm good. I got 2 tickets and I want to go to the, we can go to weekend. We can go, it's a weekend. It's an overnight little staycation. Nah, I'm good. Nah, you don't want to go? No. No, we ain't going on no staycation. So that means I don't got to stay with you the weekend? Oh, that's too intimate. Boy, you ain't my man, and I'm not your woman, and I'm not going to pretend like I am, and you're not going to pretend like you are. That's too much emotion. That's too much emotion. Oh, that's too much emotion. And I'm not going to second that emotion. I don't second that emotion. Oh, no, that's too much. You ain't do no staycation. No, sir, that's okay. I'm good. See, your standards are going to speak for you. Your standards are going to show him what, nah. Because see, he used them staycations as a way to get in. See what I'm saying? He's always, you don't know that. See, you don't know that. You don't know that he always used a little staycation just to get in. You didn't even know that. You know what I'm saying? He done did about 15 staycations and all of them work. He done did 15 staycations and all of them work. Let's go, I got a little something gonna get away, for the weekend. This, you know what I'm saying? Nice and easy and chill, we relax. Ain't got to worry about nothing, I'm a complete gentleman. Let's just have a good time. Let's relax. We get to know each other in a different environment, and we're gonna chill, relax, and then see, he did 15 staycations and it worked. But see, if you come in with your standards, you won't, oh no, that's okay, I'm good. Oh, I'm good. No. Too much emotion in that. That's too intimate. That's too intimate. You ain't committed. I'm not your man. I mean, I'm not your woman, and you haven't made me your woman. And so you want to have these deep, intimate moments. I want you to think about it, y'all. So you want to give me deep, intimate moments, but you don't want to give me a commitment. But you want to give me deep, intimate moments that comes with a commitment. I want you to hear it. You want to give me a deep, intimate moment that usually come with the commitment. But you want to give me a intimate moment naked. It's like I'm going to be left holding the bag here. It's like for nothing. It's all for nothing. Because you want to do that within the confines of a committed relationship. Not with an undecisive man who don't even know he wants you as his woman. Why would I give you deep, intimate moments with me when you don't even know if you want me? This don't make sense. Nah, I'm good. I pass. You'd be like, I'll stay home this weekend, pop me some popcorn, turn on Lifetime, and watch me some movies. That's about the most intimate I'm going to get this weekend. I'm going to pop me some popcorn, get back on my couch, turn on Lifetime, and watch me some Lifetime movies. That's the farthest intimate I'm going to get. But that way, it's not going to leave me messed up. It's not going to leave me attached. Nah. Stop allowing a man to stop allowing men to give you deep, intimate moments naked. That means it's outside of a committed relationship. Which it has no substance, none whatsoever, because it's outside the walls of a committed relationship. So it's all in vain. It's for nothing. That leaves you hurt. Because once you start the train moving with getting your emotions involved, it's hard to stop the train from rolling. So why would you start the train to rolling outside the walls of a committed relationship? I want you to look at it. You can't just be good enough to have deep, intimate moments. You cannot. It cannot be good enough for a man to just give you deep, intimate moments outside the area where they are intended to be, which is a committed relationship. They are intended to be inside the safety. That's why I say the walls, because walls, right, is symbolic to safety, protection. Now your feelings are guarded. Your feelings are protected because they're inside the walls of a committed relationship. You leave yourself vulnerable outside the walls. You understand? So that has to be your standard. It has to be inside the walls of a committed relationship. Because now your feelings are safe. Now your feelings become, there's a level of protection there now. Number 7. The last one, number 7. Thank y'all too. Thank y'all for tapping that screen. 3 more of those swans, y'all, to put us at 15. We chugging along. 3 more swans, if I'm talking all right. Number 7, the difference between connection and direction. Thank you, future wife, Simply Nicole, for the swan. The difference between connection and direction. You can have a great conversation, strong chemistry, and all that stuff. You can even like the person. But if there's no direction, you're not going nowhere. I mean, if he's not going to give you direction, if he's not going to give you direction to where y'all are, where y'all stand, who you are, where y'all going, you have nothing. Who cares about connection if you don't have direction? For those of you who say you want a committed relationship with somebody, then that has to be your standard. That has to be your standard, and that standard has to be enforced. Connection without direction is just an emotional experience, not a relationship. I'm going to say that again. Connection without direction is just an emotional experience, not a relationship. And I don't think you want to have another emotional experience. I believe you want a relationship. You want a relationship. You want a real relationship. Connection without the direction is just an emotional experience. That's all it is. Not a relationship. God is not the author of confusion. So if what you're in feels confusing, no direction. What you doing? So the talking stage should not feel like a relationship without a title. The talking stage should not feel like a relationship without a title. It should be a short bridge, not a long-term residence. You don't need endless conversations. You need clear intentions. You need consistent actions. You need defined direction. Because the right man, he won't keep you in a place of uncertainty. The right man chooses with confidence. And he'll tell you these 3 words. You want to know what those 3 words are? Who know those 3 words? The right man won't keep you in a place of uncertainty. But he'll say those 3 words to you. You want to know what those 3 words are? Oh, look at Michelle. Right. Oh, look at you. Right on it. That's exactly. I choose you. Let me tell you something, ladies. That's why the 3 words is not I love you. Because a man will tell you I love you before he ever say I choose you. Because he know I love you is something you want to hear. Because some men know I love you will give him access. But I choose you? Now that's different. And he letting you know I choose you. I've chosen you. You are my lady. And when a man tells you, stand 10 toes down and give it to you, tell you that, Jesus, believe him. Relax. Relax. I choose you. Every woman, you should want to hear those words. You should want to hear those 3 words first. You want to hear that he chose you before he say he love you. You please understand. I choose you come before I love you. Because it was a reason why the man said he chose you. Because he got to know you. And what he got to know about you aligns with who he is. And he wants you in his life. This has nothing to do with love. This has everything to do with destiny. I choose you. I choose you to be in my life. I choose you. That's different. So stop getting all googly eyes over the I love you and he never even chose you. You want to know first whether or not the man has chosen you. I chose you. I choose you as my woman. That's different. So when he says I love you, after he's chosen you, you know it's real. It came from a space of clarity. Now he says, I love you. After he has chosen, the difference. Because you know, when he say, I love you, you know he's talking about he loved his woman, his lady. Because he's chosen you. So you know he loved his woman. He loved his lady. All right? That's the lesson. Any questions? Any questions? That's the lesson today. Any questions? You can put your questions in the chat. You can come up in the queue. All right. All right. Any questions? You can come on up in the queue. You can put it in the chat. Thank y'all for watching over here on YouTube. I appreciate it. You can come over here to TikTok now, because y'all won't be able to hear once people come up in the chat over here on TikTok. Appreciate y'all for hanging out with